Gonna take care of you, love. Written by Preludian Stavs. Read by Arashi. He knocked, as was polite and good manners, before knocking twice when he realized that he was likely being ignored. Sighing, Ferdinand stared at the door, then at the food tray he was carrying, before met with the gaze of an awkwardly staring servant that was walking by, watching as they scurried down the hallway. Deciding that he was done being ignored by his stubborn partner, he finally opened the door, very careful so as not to drop his tray. He shuts the door quietly, though very gently with his foot, so as not to startle the wayward occupant, before turning to examine the room. He isn't surprised to find his partner asleep at his desk, resting his hand onto his arms, on top of a scattered pile of papers underneath. Shaking his head fondly, Ferdinand moves towards him and gently sets the tray of food on the small table by the desk, before stopping to examine his partner, his very handsome husband, and thinking about how best to wake him. Spying a thin, white feather by the window nearby, he grabs it and starts to poke his partner back to the land of the living with a small grin. "Wake up, Hubie! Wake up! Wake up now! Ferdinand's got your favorite treats waiting for you!" Finally, Hubert wakes, slowly, with a growly voice. "Were it anyone else doing that, they'd be dead. What is it?" "I know you're busy, but you missed dinner last evening, and breakfast this morning." Ferdinand sits back on his heels, grinning up at him and gesturing at the tray of still steaming food next to him. "So, my dear husband, I brought you some food. It is a bunch of your not-secret favorites that I made myself. Why don't I feed you some so you can get back to work faster?" "Very well." Something small and bright gently flickers in Hubert's pale eyes. "You may feed me, my husband." "Excellent. Here I go then, my husband." Warmth bubbles in his heart. Ferdinand stands up to gently kiss Hubert's forehead before grabbing one of the small pastry dishes and begins to feed him.